Welcome back, crafters. So today I'm going to paint a Lord of the Rings themed painting. I'm going to show you how I did it. So what I loved about this was that it had Aragorn's sword, Narsil, in it, but it's together. It's not broken up. And then it had the white tree of Gondor in there, and then leaves and flowers, and I just loved how it was all put together. I found this on Pinterest, and I loved it so much I wanted to make it big because they only had prints that, you know, were smaller. So I wanted to put it on a 30 by 40 canvas because I love big paintings, and you know, I thought it would look really pretty in my Lord of the Rings living room because it kind of matches well with my teal couch. And the navy, you know, it's got like a dark green kind of thing going. So I just thought it was really beautiful and I wanted to try to recreate it. So yeah. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel because I don't want to get a day job, y'all, okay? When my daughter goes to school, I'll have to start working. So if you guys help me out and subscribe, maybe, you know, I can stay home and continue to make these cool videos for you guys. So yeah, please subscribe. Follow along as I make this beautiful painting. Here's the inspiration. It's from Stevie Dutson Art. It's digital, and so I'm just gonna try to recreate it. As you can see, I tried to freehand it first and couldn't really come up with the right paint, so I ended up using duct tape because I was out of painter's tape to tape it off, and I measured all the way around to make sure it was even on all sides. And then I'm just going to do a coat of black with green over it to get the color that I want. I waited about 10 to 20 minutes for that to dry, and now I'm just going to go over with regular phthalo green to make it more green, but I like the black and then the green over it because then I feel like it's dark enough. It might have ended up a little too dark, but I still dig it.
Master bedroom. Closer to their neighborhood.
We have one.
Oh yeah?
That's great.
Yeah, it's really good. I also love the fact
I
that it's
got
up
one.
front, which is great for the little one.
And this is for you. These are three.
I love how clean that line turned out. I think I might use duct tape from now on. So here I am mixing the color for the tree. I used chalk to draw it out. I didn't show you that part because, you know, I figured, kind of boring. Anyway, so yeah, I used chalk to draw it all out, and then I mixed white, tan, and black, like a tiny bit of black to get like this whitish gray color. And so yeah, now I'm just using a small brush and I'm going to go in and fill out all the branches in. I like to do this first because the sword is in front of the branches, and then so are the leaves. So really the tree is the first part that you need to do so everything can overlap it. Oh yeah, and if you guys are ever looking for 30 by 40 canvases, sometimes Ross Dress for Less will have canvases and they're like $10 for a big canvas, which is a great deal. And then sometimes Michael's will have like a buy one get one free, which is how I got this canvas. So I got two 30 by 40 canvases for like 30 bucks. It was a good day. Anyway, that's just some tips on trying to save a little money on some canvases, because sometimes the bigger ones can be super expensive. So of course I get towards the bottom and I have to mix more paint. Story of my life. Fun. Oh yeah, I forgot, the white I was using was actually an unbleached titanium, so it's more like a tan skin tone color, so that helped me skip a step so I could just put a little black in it. So I also went back and added some shadow into the tree, but I didn't show that because it's basically the same thing, just adding a little bit darker color. Now that the tree is dry, I put tape on either side to make sure my sword was nice and straight. The only problem is I made the sword a little bit thicker than it's supposed to be, but again, it's just a little thing. I still loved how it turned out, but if I could go back, I'd probably make it a little skinnier. But in order to fix that, I would have had to basically redo the background and the tree, and I just didn't want to do that. So yeah, this tape will help me keep it straight. And then I'm just going to fill it in with white. I think I did 2 coats just to make sure that it was nice and white, because I'm going to use silver and metallic paint over this, so I need to have a nice primer first. So after the second coat, I didn't wait for it to dry. I just went straight to peeling it. This part was a little scary because it did take off some of the paint of the tree. So I just had to go in and fix little spots. But overall, it didn't really take a whole lot of paint away, so it was still worth it. This part I might have used painter's tape, but again, I didn't have any at the time. So now I'm going to fill my handle with black just for the base coat to add all the shading and whatnot. So again, I'm going to use tape to make sure that it's split down the middle, because the sword has these cool shading stuff where it's kind of split in half and one side's dark and the other side's light, and then in the middle they switch kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to go in and add metallic paint. And this took about 3 or 4 coats to get as dark as I like, because metallic paint is so transparent, but definitely worth it. Gotta do the classic, lean back. Is it good? Oh, okay, cool. Yay, now I can peel it. Now that I have my lines established, I can just do the other side. I don't need to put the tape up again. I didn't show the other side because it's a basic same concept, just reversed colors, as you can see. And then now I'm just using a darker gray, and I'm going to outline and add the details of the sword. I don't know why, but I have to take my glasses off when I get super close. I guess it's because I'm farsighted. Anyway, fun. Oh yeah, I also added the outlines of the vines, but I'm not going to work on those yet because I need to finish the sword first. So on to the letters. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, these elvish rune symbols or whatever they are, I think it's elvish. Oh man, that was hard to do. I drew it like 4 times on the actual canvas, and I just got so frustrated. I was like, "Argh." So I erased it, and finally I just got a separate piece of paper, measured it out to the length and the width, and then I just did it on the paper first so I could erase and then have an outline to look at as I drew it in. So I think it worked out pretty well just using a Sharpie, honestly, because I did not want to try to use a paintbrush for this. Sorry, I don't like doing small words. Anyway, the Sharpie worked really well, and I feel like it shimmers and stands out and matches the color of the sword, so I was lucky that I found it. Yay, now time for the green leaves and vines. So I found a hunter green that I love, and it's actually a thick body, which I'm really starting to dig thick body acrylic. It's my favorite. You don't really have to do as many coats as regular acrylic, and I feel like it looks nicer. It's like oil that dries fast, kind of. Anyway, I really like how it looks against the dark phthalo green. So yeah, I'm just going to go in and add all my leaves. I'm using a pointy brush that actually helps me make these leaves. It's like a rounded brush, and it actually is the shape of a leaf, so I just push lightly and then get more pressure and it gets thicker at the bottom. So it was actually very helpful to make these leaves. So yeah, there's a whole lot of these. I won't show you all of them, but you get the point. And some of them overlap here and there. So yeah, I'm just going to go fill it all in. Okay, so I thought I might do a walkthrough of what I have of my Lord of the Rings living room so far, because I've added a lot, so, and it looks cool together. So here's the tapestry I made. That's from Arwen's bedroom. Then, and that's a video. And then I found that on Etsy. Look at that, it's glorious. I could have never have made that, guys, just being honest. It was definitely worth, I think it was like $35. It's gold. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Definitely worth the money. Then I painted these, and I redid my cat tower to look like a hobbit hole. Okay, y'all, it looks rough because it sticks out too much if you look like between there and there. So my daughter and I keep tripping over it, so that's why it looks rough. But if you look at the back, it's held together pretty well. That's just carpet and stuff. My cat loves it. She's in there a lot to hide from my daughter. It's great. So her blanket's in there. Then the newly added painting from today. Oh, I love it so much. It's so pretty. Then we have, you know, the even star with the saying around it that I added epoxy on. It's so shiny. So here's my curtains and my couch. As you see, it's like a teal color. I love it. I need something in there. I'm thinking shelves with some Lord of the Rings pops. I don't know. Or I might order these postcard postcard prints from Etsy. They're postcards of Middle Earth. And I might put something up there, but I do want some negative space so it's not too overwhelming. I have space over my TV. I haven't decided yet. I might add more. There's my coffee table, or not coffee table, it's just like a side table. It's not Lord of the Rings, but it does match my pillows. So it's the same kind of coloring. I painted that before I decided upon this. I might redo it, who knows. And then I love this I Am No Man painting. Oh, so cool. I like how this and that painting are a nice combination of masculine and feminine. So it's not too girly because, you know, this is my husband's favorite thing. And so yeah, that's what I have so far. I'm pretty excited about it. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see a new fun crafty video. You know, sometimes it's painting, sometimes it's crafts, you know, all kinds of fun stuff. So yeah, I'd love to see you every Sunday. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.